I don't care anymore. I'm joking. I never did. NBC clearly don't care either. Fifth time. So, I mean, Kevin Hart was fired from the Oscars because of some offensive tweets. Hello? Lucky for me, the Hollywood foreign press can barely speak English. And
Ricky Gervais, the bold British comedian, is known for fearlessly calling out Hollywood's hypocrisy. With sharp humor and unfiltered honesty, he's left many outspoken celebrities completely stunned.
We're going to do an in memoriam this year, but when I saw the list of people that had died, it wasn't diverse enough. No. It was mostly white people, and I thought, nah, not on my watch. So
Ricky Gervais has made a career out of taking down Hollywood elites, turning their virtues signaling into laugh-out-loud punchlines. From award shows to viral moments, he's masterfully exposed the cracks in their carefully curated images. Here are 5 unforgettable moments when Ricky left outspoken celebrities embarrassed and speechless, starting with the legendary 2020 Golden Globes. That year's Golden Globes will forever be remembered not for the awards, but for Ricky's searing opening monologue. He didn't just ruffle a few feathers, he set the whole room ablaze with his no-holds-barred commentary.
The best actors have jumped to Netflix and HBO, and the actors who just do Hollywood movies now do fantasy adventure nonsense. They wear masks and capes and really tight costumes. Their job isn't acting anymore, it's going to the gym twice a day and taking steroids, really. Have we got an award for...
Ricky's no-nonsense approach turned what is usually a night of self-congratulation into a much-needed reality check for Hollywood celebrities. His fearless humor exposed their contradictions, making the night unforgettable for all the wrong reasons.
If ISIS started a streaming service, you'd call your agent, wouldn't you? So, if you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent, and you...
Right from the start, Ricky set the tone with a punch. Asterisk, if you win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech. You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. Asterisk. The room reacted with a mix of laughter, gasps, and awkward smiles. The mention of Greta Thunberg stung not just because it was funny, but because it held an uncomfortable truth. Hollywood elites often present themselves as moral authorities, but Ricky made it clear, many of them are out of touch with the realities that everyday people face. It was a bold moment that struck a chord.
It was a big year for paedophile movies. Surviving R. Kelly, Leaving Neverland, Two Popes. Shut up. I don't care.
Ricky's monologue went further as he dug into Hollywood's hypocrisy, delivering one of his most scathing lines. Asterisk, you say you're woke, but the companies you work for, Apple, Amazon, Disney, if ISIS started a streaming service, you'd call your agent. Asterisk. The room fell silent. It was a superbly sharp jab, pointing out the glaring contradictions between the celebrities' public stances and the companies they support. Ricky's critique left a lasting impact, reminding everyone of the disconnect between Hollywood's image and reality.
About the importance of dignity and doing the right thing, made by a company that runs sweatshops in China. So, well, you say you're woke, but the companies you work for, I mean, unbelievable. Apple, Amazon, Disney. If ISIS started a streaming service, you'd call your agent.
This wasn't just a roast. It was a reality check. By highlighting the questionable ethics of major corporations like Apple, Amazon, and Disney, Ricky exposed the glaring contradiction of celebrities preaching social justice while benefiting from companies with ties to exploitation. The room's reaction was telling. Tom Hanks, in particular, became a meme with his awkward facial expression, as if asking, asterisk, did he really just say that? Asterisk, meanwhile, others tried to laugh it off, but the discomfort was obvious. Ricky wasn't finished, though. He kept driving his point home, adding, so if you do win an award, come up, accept your little trophy, thank your agent and your God, and F off. Asterisk.
No one cares about movies anymore. No one goes to cinema. No one really watches network TV. Everyone's watching Netflix. This show should just be me coming out going, well done, Netflix, you win everything. Good night. But no, we got to drag it out for 3 hours. You could binge watch the entire first season of Afterlife instead of watching this show. That's a show about a man who wants to kill himself because his wife dies of cancer. And it's still more fun than this. Okay.
This wasn't just comedy. It was a bold call-out of Hollywood's performative activism. By the end of the night, social media was on fire with reactions. Fans praised Ricky for voicing what many were thinking, while critics slammed him as being harsh. The monologue quickly went viral, racking up millions of views and securing its place in pop culture history. What made this moment so impactful was Ricky's refusal to sugarcoat anything. In a room full of people accustomed to applause and admiration, he brought them back down to earth. The 2020 Golden Globes became less about the awards and more about the night Ricky Gervais held up a mirror to Hollywood, and the reflection wasn't pretty.
Spoiler alert, season 2 is on the way, so in the end, he obviously didn't kill himself. Just like Jeffrey Epstein. Shut up! I know he's your friend, but I don't...
If there's one thing Ricky Gervais can't stand, it's Hollywood's obsession with virtue signaling. He's called it out repeatedly, but one of his most memorable takedowns came in a viral video that perfectly highlighted the absurdity of celebrities lecturing the public about politics and social issues. In the video, Ricky played the role of a clueless celebrity influencer, starting with, "Hi guys." It was a satirical take on the way celebrities often use their platforms to push political messages, all while being out of touch with the real world.
Guys, Ricky G here, wellness and beauty influencer. As a celebrity, I know all about stuff like science and politics. So trust me when I tell you who you should vote for. If you don't vote the right way, it's like a hate crime. It makes me sad and angry, and I'll leave the country, and you don't want that.
In sincerity, Ricky said, asterisk, as a celebrity, I know all about science and politics, so trust me when I tell you who to vote for. If you don't vote the right way, it's basically a hate crime. Asterisk. The satire was sharp and brutally honest. Ricky highlighted how many celebrities use their platforms to push political agendas, often without a real understanding of the issues they're promoting. His over-the-top delivery made it clear just how ridiculous and out of touch these efforts can appear to the average person, exposing the gap between celebrity opinions and reality.
The only epic movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, nearly 3 hours long. Leonardo DiCaprio attended the premiere, and by the end, his date was too old for him.
Response to Ricky's video was huge. Fans cheered him on for saying what many were thinking. Celebrities aren't experts, and their opinions shouldn't carry more weight just because they're famous. On the other hand, critics accused him of dismissing important causes. But Ricky's point wasn't about the causes themselves. It was about the arrogance of assuming that people want to be lectured by actors and influencers. The video resonated with many because it wasn't just a critique of Hollywood. It reflected a wider cultural frustration. People are tired of being lectured by celebrities who seem more focused on boosting their image than actually making a difference. By mocking virtue signaling, Ricky didn't just make people laugh. He made them think. His satire reminded everyone that actions speak louder than words, and maybe Hollywood should focus less on preaching and more on entertaining. The reaction in the room was a mix of nervous laughter and stunned silence. Some stars, like Leonardo DiCaprio, laughed along, but others looked uncomfortable. Who could blame them? Ricky wasn't just roasting them. He was holding up a mirror to an industry that often fails to practice what it preaches.
You had to make your own way here in your own plane, didn't you?
At one awards show, Ricky introduced Steve Carell with a jab that had the audience laughing and Steve looking a bit uncomfortable. Asterisk, you probably know me as the creator of The Office. No, you don't, do you? You think Steve Carell did it all. Asterisk. The joke played on the common misconception that Steve was solely responsible for the success of The Office. While Steve's performance as Michael Scott was undeniably iconic, Ricky was the original creator of the show, which started as a British series before being adapted F.
Probably know me as the creator of The Office. No, you don't, do you? You think Steve Carell did it all? Oh, he's brilliant, isn't he, Steve Carell? He's amazing as the bumbling office manager. Where does he get his ideas from?
Ricky didn't stop there. He went on to call Steve Carell ungrateful for leaving the office, joking that his departure was like killing a cash cow for both of them. The audience erupted in laughter, but Steve's tight-lipped smile suggested he wasn't entirely thrilled with the joke. And another roast. Ricky took things even further, saying, I was a jobbing actor, career not going that well until I cast him in the American version of my show, and now he's leaving, killing the golden goose. The ungrateful Steve Carell. While these moments were mostly played for laughs, some fans couldn't help but wonder if there was a hint of truth to Ricky's jabs. Was he genuinely annoyed with Steve, or was it all part of the act? Either way, the dynamic between the two added another layer of intrigue to Ricky's already legendary roasting skills.
He was a jobbing actor, career not going that well if I'm being totally honest, who got his big break when I cast him in a remake of a show that I created called The Office. He's now leaving that show and killing a cash cow for both of us. Please welcome the wonderful Tina Fey and the ungrateful Steve Carell!